Yeah.
Alright,
You-
2 damage is not enough to kill it.
Pronotium, do you shooting with your...
But I'm also charging at the thing while it's
I
charging
mean,
at us.
I think the rogue will also get a shot off at him.
Pronotium.
Yeah, I roll for attack roll, yeah.
And then damage.
If you hit.
Probably.
Indeed.
Yeah. That is a hit.
Roll for Damasio. That might be enough.
15 damage total.
That is enough to kill it.
While it's dropping, I stick my axe in its skull.
It falls forward. As it falls down to you, you swing your axe, cutting off its head.
Yeah.
So, I know the dog might not like understand what I'm saying. So, Charleston, do you smell any more of these foul creatures?
Well,
A kind of the dog kind of sniffs around a bit and runs off towards another alley.
Matt, remember, the dog is more intelligent than Magnus. Just remember that.
Okay.
because the dog knows that the thing covered in Worgen blood is actually a dwarf.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, I, along with Magnus, are in first line, and Rogue and Merillion are at the second line. It will be for the best.
It's like staying close anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, we're starting to stick close.
Alright, the dogs run over here and starts growling, and soon enough a Worgen tries to run over to it and try to take a swipe at the dog.
I suppose we do the same thing once again. Shoot the
I would actually
bastard.
probably try to be next to the dog, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I might not be in the
Zach,
next
you
one,
get
but-
an attack before everyone else. Kill the bastard. Not enough.
15 is a miss.
Is it?
Dang.
Is it charging?
I mean, get you guys
Hey.
in the back. Try to get off the range attack.
Yeah,
sure.
does it get a -2 to AC due to charging?
It would,
Technically
Yeah.
speaking, he gets that.
if he was charging.
Alright, then it hits.
Goodbye, Worgen. Is that enough?
That is not quite enough to hit it. It's enough to bloody it.
Pronotum?
My axe is
Do I
stuck
even
halfway
see it
through
from
his
where I
skull.
am?
Yes, you do. I am right beside you and I missed.
Yeah,
I
I
can
am.
just swing my other axe at him.
I am improvising this bit because
Takes too long to place things, yeah?
yeah.
Yep.
Time constraints.
Right, well, if I see it, I'm just gonna try and shoot it.
Shoot it.
I mean, if
That's
yeah,
a hit.
That's a hit.
That's indeed a hit.
Yeah, it's dead.
All right.
Your bullet hits my axe and pushes it all the way through his skull.
Yeah, that's dead shot for you.
Mm.
Ricocheting all the way. Anyways, okay, Charleston, any more of the bard guys? And for the future, I will also try to be right next to the dog, so if somebody tries to touch
It
him...
runs up over to this area and tries to sniff around, and it starts growling as 2 other Worgens jumps down from the roof and in front of it.
Okay, so I will definitely try to attack one of them in melee.
Yep.
Zach goes first, then... not Zach. Matt goes first, then Zach, then we range it.
Okay, I'm not using power attack, so just... 20 versus
That's
AC,
a hit.
and 14 damage.
Yeah, that's enough to bloody one of them.
Okay, so that's the only thing I can do.
Yep.
Magnus?
I'll smack the bloodied one.
Also, like, ask before attacking, like, is he in position that if he drops the bloodied one, does he get a cleave? No, never mind.
Make
Oh dear.
confirmed critical fail.
Oh god. He cuts his own head off.
Alright, so what happens now?
Up to you.
Up to you.
Alright, so it's up to DM. As the mighty Magnus starts to tries to hit one of the Worgen, he does a misstep and hits the dog instead.
Oh, gosh.
And
Did you
yeah,
kill the dog?
and attacking other target, that's also a viable option. Ouch, the dog might die.
Hey, look on the bright side. If the dog dies, you can use cleave.
Is the dog dead with 12 damage?
Is it dropped
It-
unconscious?
It is dropped unconscious.
Then I go and
I
heal it.
cleave.
With the fury of the dead dog, you spin around against.
Magnus, you fool! That dog is our friend.
I also have my other hit because of
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm,
So then that would be then my second hit for 2-weapon fighting.
indeed, you do. Crit that
Roll
guy.
to confirm. That is confirmed. That is a hit.
I'll confirm on an uninjured one, but
The other
so
guy.
then
Roll the damage for the injured one.
Everything around
that's
Magnus
the crit.
is
That's the crit damage to the uninjured one,
yeah, is just enough to kill it.
and for the injured one from the cleave, at 14 more damage.
And they are both dead.
I rush up to the dog and heal it twice. That should be enough, right?
How many
Yeah.
healings have you left?
I have a lot of healing potions. Lots and lots of healing potions. I have like 14 of them. Not
He
14.
spent 800 gold on healing potions.
That's pretty much it. I couldn't find anything else to buy, so I just bought healing potions.
That's viable strategy. I think the wands, technically speaking, have cost like 500 gold of cure like
Yeah.
wounds, something along the lines. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 50 gold per potion, so I just bought and bought and bought.
Yeah, okay. Does the dog wakes up?
It's unconscious, but it's stabilized.
That's 23
I mean,
points.
technically speaking, he was healed above 0.
Mm,
Yeah.
I just
it-
quickly healed it.
Right. You know what? It's conscious.
It's just
It gives a panic look on Magnus and runs back to the shed.
Magnus, you fool!
You nearly cut it in two.
Right. Do you move back to the shed?
Yeah, probably. I guess I might,
Right.
as we move around, I might as well try to listen if I hear some maybe growling of other organs, because I don't know how many of them are left.
You hear a growling. It's coming from the dwarf next to you.
It's our. It's so loud you can't hear anything else.
Right.
Shut up, Magnus.
You know, Magnus's growling kind of reminds me of the grog from Moomins.
Yeah.
But as you move back to the shed, you notice that indeed the cannons are indeed up top side and are somewhere lined up over here. Over here, facing that way.
So I see the enemy or hear him?
No, you don't see that many Worgen, but there are certainly some skulking around there in the distance. You can see Lord Crowley. No, not Lord Crowley.
Godfrey?
Yeah, Lord Godfrey. You can see him standing on the horse. Then what the hell happened to all my tokens?
They made a token effort to show up, then disappeared.
And I'm going to Fucking
You could-
mouse! I have
uh,
had it with this fucking mouse.
Julius,
Yeah.
go get yourself a cookie for that one.
Thanks.
I'd give you one, but I'm in America, not Finland.
Too bad. Send one by mail. Hmm.
As long as it's not perishable.
Yeah. Too
Well,
bad.
you know what? Fuck you, mouse. I am unplugging you.
Anyways, I just
I
say,
think Simon just beat the final boss.
I say
He
like,
cheated.
I don't know if Magnus understands me, but I just point towards where the worgens are seen, and
Mm.
like, I, Magnus, and Ronotun like go we take care of them. Merillion like try to get the dog back.
Okay.
You can see Lord Godfrey kind of noticing you coming closer towards him as he waves you over and says, "Ah, there you are. It's good that you're here. This freaking mouse. Oh, this is some faulty line work over here."
Yeah, anyways, I respond, yes, we were at the shed with the arsenal, it has been cleared, we also moved around and killed another several works to pave the way. We seen some more works around here, so we moved here to maybe assist.
I just add in. Well, we cleared the forward pass as much as we could until we just had an accident with a dog.
Which is still alive.
I just glanced back at the dwarf. Yeah, the wolves almost got the dog.
I do not care for one of Crow's little mutts. But here's what I do know. Apparently we have all these cannons here at our disposal. But we cannot use them because one of Greymay's little pets has gotten himself caught within one of by one of the trees over there by the prison. And he orders that we cannot fire until he has been rescued.
So we go back to the prison, yeah?
Actually, out of character, it's by this tree. This circle is supposed to be a tree.
Okay.
Oh, this is the horsey part.
Great, if those
Yeah.
cannons are needed and this person can use them, then we shall move at once. Like, straight forward along with Magnus,
How
I guess.
different is a cannon from a firearm anyway? Just like a bigger musket, right?
Indeed it is.
Just packs a bigger
Alright.
punch.
Alright, apparently the king is going to lend one of his horses. And wait, where the hell are you running off to?
Well, I
Yeah.
guess time is at hand. And
Time's at hand. No time to rest.
out
And we
of
ran
character,
away.
I'm not exactly proficient with riding, so... I mean, technically speaking, I have one rank in riding, so...
Out of character, this place is supposed to be swarming with warriors.
We run into them.
I'll be fine.
We run into them. Our dwarf kills them all, and then we just rescue them.
So...
Here's my ride check.
Okay. I
can just try
Here's
and
my
cover.
handle animal check.
I understand what's the idea, that we get the horses, we get the guy from the swarming...
Yeah, and
and get the
Here's-
foe.
here are your orders. You're to take one of the horses. You're to ride down there, rescue this Krenan Aranas, and ride back here before the Worgen catch up. Then we will use the cannons here to mow down any Worgen chasing you.
I should probably stay behind, otherwise I might spook the horses.
Yeah,
I
I
have no
guess
flanks to run.
I might as well use
Is
the
there a-
horse. This is my
Yeah.
right check.
Just tie me to like a pole or something for now.
Because
Is there like a very nearby vantage point I can get up to?
I really think that Magnus will just drop from the horse just to trying to kill everything.
Yeah, and he'll
He's-
probably succeed to.
He's growling. By the way, is this horse like I asked? Like, is this horse trained? I don't want him to panic among the worgens. Works.
Don't worry about that.
You
He
can-
is proper. He is one of the king's personal stables.
I am honored through such a fine horse. Very well then. I like get to the horse and immediately prepare to move out. I mean, as I say to the others, like not to Magnus because he probably won't understand. Like, I get in, grab the guy, you try to cover me, and Magnus is acts like a decoy.
Magnus trying to just stay there and act angry.
Yeah. I mean, you generally don't say decoy is able to kill all the enemies.
Well, if
So
there
you're
are
going
like
to take me in there?
if there are like 15 of them, you might get injured.
I mean, you
Are you
could
going
just
to take me in there?
you could just pull out a stick and put out a stick, hang Magnus from it, and let him kill everything while you run around.
You're going to
Do
have
it.
to make a strength check to hold to not drop him.
I mean, oh god damn it. I might as well try to like keep him on the horse and then maybe try to like throw him
Yeah.
inside the enemy so that he will make a distraction.
No, you swing him around on
Do
a
it.
pole and kill everything.
I'm going to have to remind you that you still need the room for another guy to.
That's
Yeah,
the
so
same.
I will throw him and he won't get back on the horse. The second guy will get on the horse.
And you will leave him there to be surrounded by at least
I get back with
dozens
the
of.
He's not trapped in with them; they're trapped in with him.
yeah. I mean, I get back with the guy that we're supposed to save. I drop him off, then I get back.
Mm.
Give me greater cleave just for this one time. They will all be dead within 6 seconds.
Oh God.
Too good.
You know what? No, I'm not going to do that.
Because yeah, considering my background, of course, I will return for him even if it costs my life.
That is one of the hilarious things about D&D is when you can get to the point where you're killing like 20 people inside of 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's why the cleaving. Oh my god, what's the word? Like,
Feet.
how to send messages from the city? Like, put 5 feet each. Put tight a guy, and then Barbarian makes a greater cleave every time because he moves very quickly, and in 6 seconds he. Anyways, I guess there is no like tactical map. You just only know that when we arrive at the place, there is a lot of works, and then, as I said, as I mentioned my role, I know what I'm doing, and I throw as a I throw Magnus like near the enemy as a distraction.
Mm.
So I don't know. Are we acting like outside of initiative order or what?
Yeah, you act outside of initiative.
Okay, so when we arrive at the we see where this guy's supposed to be. What do we see?
Alright. As you ride towards the tree, you notice a literal swarm of worgen just prowling around near the tree, one of the trees near the prison. On the top of the tree, you can see a tiny man kind of dangling by one of the branches. It says, "Help, help, I'm over here! Don't let them kill me!"
I'm on my way. Prepare to jump or something.
Yeah.
And then at some point I just drop Magnus into the enemy so that he might start cleaving them.
Right? Do you...
Should I just? I'm pretty sure if there's a literal swarm of them, I don't have to roll any attacks to hit. I just start swinging.
I mean, I don't think that I need to drop him. I guess like seeing that much enemies, Magnus gives a shriek of joy and just jumps out from the horse.
Most likely.
Right, just to make it... How does a dwarf scream sound like?
Squee.
Squee!
Whee!
Log!
Yeah. Then you can roll
Yes.
a 1d20 to see how much damage he takes when he comes to pick him up.
Just imagine some kind of metal growling.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. So just to be sure, when I get dropped in this, I'm using stone skin.
Oh, I know what I will do. Shit,
AC
but
is not
it
20.
won't work for horse, but it will work for me. Before I get straight into the swarm to trying to get the guy, I drink potion of the sanctuary.
I can just cast Sanctuary.
Meaning,
What does that mean?
meaning that if somebody attempts to strike me, he needs to succeed at will save.
And
Right.
if they're feral, they probably can't do that.
No, they have like -2.
Yeah. So.
Because I don't know the DC because it's a bloody potion and the site doesn't specify what the DC.
Think
of the potion.
like 13 or something like that.
And yeah, like I don't attack them because if I try to attack them, the spell breaks. So I drank the potion and I'm just trying as quickly as possible to get this guy.
Right, so you ride below the tree, you do a quick stop, you throw your dwarven friend towards the Worgen
mob.
horde.
Oh my god, I had even more crazy Arthur. I have rope, yeah? One part of the
Okay.
rope I could tie to the horse and the second to the Magnus. So, so when I ride back, there is like a horse and some feet away there is like Magnus rolling on the ground.
I use stone skin, so
Alright, where exactly are you tying the... Are you tying
probably
by the
back of my
tail?
chain shirt.
Oh no.
I think not the tail because tail might be like ripped apart. I think I will tie it on the middle. I mean this rope is first of all silk and second of all 50 feet, so...
Tie it to like the saddle or something.
I'm just gonna look at the king's reaction to this.
It has a face palm.
Like, you know, the Worgen tries to catch up to the horse and just Magnet just cuts their heads off one by one when they try to come close.
Yeah, anyways, so... I mean, this sounds maybe crazy and not in character, but I kinda realized I have the means to do that, so I said, why the hell not? It sounds fun.
It's like, are you guys bloody serious about this?
There's just a line of blood as
Anyways,
you
let's
behind
the
the horse.
say, like, do we need to roll anything
Wait.
or what's happening?
Roll a D100.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Uh-oh.
Right, as... What? I'm going to go with Mats. You tie the rope around the saddle and the other around Magnus.
I don't know if higher is the better.
Oh.
Yeah. What?
I mean, if the higher is the better, then okay.
Yeah. So... And you use the white stallion to ride towards the tree. While poor Magnus is just dragged towards...
I mean, I kinda imagine he will be dragged after I get the guy. Like, I arrive at the tree, Magnus jumps out from the horse into the enemy, and when we start riding back, he gets pulled along
Yeah, probably he's surfing on
Uh,
the dead body of some of the Worgen, but still.
Oh yeah. Right, so you're on top of him. Right, so you reach the tree. Magnus jumps off. Has his 3 seconds of fun. The guy drops down on top of the horse, and you ride off and
Yeah.
you pull.
Hiya! And I just start running
I-
back, and of course,
I
from
ho
the...
Silver, and you pull and as Magnus is about to finish off his third Worgen, he gets yanked away and dragged towards the road and
I guess the swarm
and
is
towards
incoming
the
after us.
barricades of boxes, benches, and cannons.
Okay. Swarm is coming after us.
Yep. And as and
I cut the rope.
And as you
You're not intelligent enough to know that it's the rope calling you.
right,
But-
and as you jump past the barricade, and
Yeah, I probably shouted something like, "We are getting back! Prepare the cannons!"
all right, Lord Godfrey looks at you, takes a second to process his thoughts, and says, "Whatever. We have Queenan. Fire at will." And the cannons start shooting at the oncoming horde of Worgens.
Bam, bam.
Boom, boom, bam, bam. And that's our little bout of silliness.
Mhm.
And
I think they're in shock.
I mean, I'm not usually the guy who does things like that with the rope, but I got moment of clarity thinking, well, it can work.
Mhm.
Just like just like a certain stampede of cows.
The dwarf doesn't know any better.
Thinking outside the box. Anyways.
Right.
I guess the boss battle is slowly incoming.
Mhm.
We find
yeah.
out.
You face the Roxas.
And now you see Lord Godfrey saying, "Well, good job. You managed to save one person. Good job. Now, the king is up ahead over near the cathedral. He ordered me to tell you to go meet him over there, near the cathedral."
I know that we are not moving the tokens, but just a question like that, did the king move with some of his bodyguards?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Right. As you do, you all move over there.
Very well then. We shall proceed. I guess there is still there's very late night, at least few hours before morning.
Yes.
And I honestly feel a lot safer alongside that crazy dwarf than any of Crowley's men or
I mean,
Godfrey's men.
do we keep the horse, or Godfrey specifically asking to return it?
Like I think by this
Godfrey-
point, there wouldn't be a speck of anything on me but blood. So all you see when you look at me is red and brown and whatnot.
This is
Meridian,
permanently blood.
Can you conjure some water for him, please?
I suppose so, I say, and summons a gallon of water
I mean, I'm
over his
asking
face.
specifically out of character if you have create water spell.
Yeah, I do. I have nothing else to put there, so yeah, I do have to create water. So I cleanse him of the blood and evil. Well, evil is kind of hard, but the blood goes away.
So, the only king and bodyguards went, the Godfrey and Crowley are staying at the barricades, yes?
Yeah. Well, it's Godfrey, and yes, they're standing there for now.
Ah, okay, so Crowley went somewhere.
Yeah, he's with the king.
Ah, okay.
As you move west towards Grey Main Court, you see that most of it is barricaded with improvised barricades like pikes, boxes, barrels, and
Couch.
such. Couch, bookshelves, and a teddy bear.
Mm.
I grabbed
And
the teddy bear.
Everything collapses.
everything collapses.
I don't care.
Make a reflex save or be buried.
But no, that's not him. You can over by the entrances of the city. You see most of the civilians, and you see both Gen Greymane, Darius Crowley, and Liam Greymane, along with some of the royal guards, sit there arguing over something.
Of course, from the distance, I just identify ourselves so that we are not the enemies.
Yes.
Wait, do we look like wolves to them?
No, we have a feral
Oh,
dwarf
but you-
with us though.
But first of all, it's night, and second
I
of
have a
all,
lot of hair.
Mhm. I mean, I think anybody will be wary in your vicinity.
Right. Gen Greymane kind of notices you and walks up and says, "We've done all we can here. I have a feeling it won't be long till the Worgen are back in force."
yes.
If we can make it past the gates into Duskhaven, we will be safe. The eastern mountains are virtually impassable. And this point, Darius Crowley keeps up, but we need to keep the Worgen's attention in the city again. It's the only shot we have for the survivors to make it into Duskhaven. Liam pipes up, "I'll stay behind with the Royal Guards, Father. It is my duty to Gilneas." In which Darius pipes up, "Not a chance, boy. Gilneas is going to need its king's undivided attention. Can't have your father wondering whether his child is alive or not. My men and I will hole up inside Lightstone's cathedral. Already given the orders, and the cannons are on their way. Lead our people well again." And which Gen Greymane gives a somber look to him and says, "We were fools to take up arms against each other, Darius. The Worgen would never stood a chance to us together." And yeah, do you say anything else?
No, just wait in case they want to tell us something.
Are cannons set up?
Just,
You missed up.
Darius pipes up. They are on their way to the cathedral as we speak. I am not going to lie. This is could be mostly a suicide mission.
Still, I shall join. I mean, as we were saying, like it was a fool that they fought with themselves. I say, well, it seems this night is a chance for many of us to fix our mistakes. And his tone of voice and he looks in his face says that he speaks from experience, that he had done some mistake in the past. And I look at my teammates. I won't ask you to risk your lives, but I'm definitely gonna lend my aid to keeping the Worgens distracted and protect the citizens.
You don't have to do this, you know. You've done more than enough already. But if you decide to stay, I'd be a fool to turn you away. My men and I have fortified their position inside the cathedral and are ready for what comes next. I'm about to head there and take as many of these flea-ridden devils with me as I